Realizing this one thing will completely change your life. My name is Lana Bugela, I am a hypnotherapist, and today in this video I will discuss with you one simple thing. It is so simple that many people just don't pay attention to it. They think opposite of this, and of course thinking in a different way leads to different results. For example, you may ask yourself, why do I wish to have this life and in reality I get this? I think it's because of my politicians, or because of my parents, or because of my education. And you can imagine all those obstacles quite vividly in your mind, and you can explain everything because of the facts. Like, this is my life. It is like that because of this. And I cannot do anything, or it is very hard for me to do something with that. I hear this so much on my sessions. People come with different problems. For example, it can be weight loss, or people who cannot have romantic relationships, or people who don't have enough money, or maybe people have some addictions and they come to me and they ask me to solve those problems with the help of their subconscious mind in hypnotic sessions. But I see that all my clients have one thing in common. They don't realize this simple fact. Actually, as I said, opposite. They think that the reality is built in some kind of way, and this perception is wrong. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about our understanding that all those things that you have in your reality, they are consequences. They are not the root cause. What do I mean by that? I mean that the root cause of everything around us is inside of us. Simple, but not quite. Wait a minute. Don't scroll, don't go anywhere. I just want you to focus here and understand really clear in your mind. How do you explain your failures from being a kid? When I say, for example, to my kid, okay, darling, here you were not able to do your homework. That's why your teacher called me and said that, oh my God, your son didn't do your homework. And my son at this moment will find 1,000 of excuses why he wasn't able to do that homework. And it's always not about him. And I don't blame him. No, I'm not such parent, because I know exactly how our inner beliefs are formed, how our fears, insecurities are formed. So I work with my kids absolutely on a different level. But this is a great example of how our psyche works. Our psyche tries to escape being blamed, escape being rejected. And of course, we are trying to say, it's not me. From being a little kid, we are trying to say this phrase, it's not me. I didn't mean to. It's not my fault. Who can relate to that? Okay, write down in the comments. If someone approaches you and says, okay, you have this and this mistake, what inner feeling do you have at this moment? Of course, we act differently. If it's our boss, we say, okay, yeah, I got it, I have a mistake, okay, I will do something about that, and we go and do. But I don't mean those like logical patterns. I mean our inner feeling. We feel bad. We really feel bad when someone says that we are not good enough, that we've done something wrong. We feel bad about it. Period. That's it. It's not because we are bad people. No. It's because we are trained from our childhood to escape those things. Try to avoid being blamed or something like that. So our psyche is trained in this way. And being an adult, it's absolutely normal to think like, okay, I have excess weight, and that is because my mom had excess weight. Not like, okay, I'm eating too much and I need to do something about that? No. We say to ourselves like, yeah, it's my mom. Or yeah, it's my DNA. My grandparents were like that. Or it's because of stress. I have too much stress at work and I cannot cope with that. That's why I go to my fridge and get that extra piece of cake every evening. So yeah, we try to explain our bad sides. We think of them like they are bad. And that's how we train our psyche more and more and more to have this perspective that our reality is the root cause of everything. It's not us. But in fact, it's on the contrary. Everything that surrounds you is like that, not because of some, I don't know, politicians, world situation, COVID, war, lack of food, or something like that. No, it's not about your parents, your DNA. Of course, it plays like it has a role. Yes, of course. But I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about your inner state, inner world, your subconscious mind. Because your conscious mind is only 5%. And it tries to take all of your attention. Like, you know, when someone is small, he tries to show off, to jump out of his pants, to be bigger. I like to think of that like that of our subconscious and conscious mind. Like subconscious mind is so huge, is so important, it is so profound, and it does all the work. But our conscious mind is that 5%, but it feels like I'm not significant here, I need to jump higher, and it takes all our attention. And we think that it's all in this level of our consciousness. It's we who are making those decisions, it's the outer world who is guilty in everything, blah, 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 blah. We are always thinking, making those connections. We are meaning-making machines. Why I feel like that? Because of him, he is guilty, he did that, and that finger. It's not bad. No, I'm not trying to say that it's bad. I'm trying to explain how our psyche works. And actually, I explained in depth on my free masterclass how to solve any problem in your life. You can jump into our masterclass just clicking the link below this video. You can do it right now or at the end, as you wish. So, let's get to the core. I will tell you right now, like how the psyche is built, how everything surrounding you is the way it is. So how come that it is like that? Listen carefully. You have several levels inside of you. The deepest level is a belief system. And the belief system also, we can go even deeper. That belief system is built on some I would like to say, some core mechanisms. And they are related to our survival mode. Like, our psyche is there to keep us alive. And that's why we are so afraid to be rejected. That's why we are so afraid to be the bad one, the bad guy, the bad man, the bad woman, the bad, I don't know, daughter, the bad parent, someone who is not good enough. We are so afraid, not because it is bad to be a bad mom, but because we will be rejected. And rejection is very bad for our psyche, because people who were alone, left alone, they were dead people. We couldn't survive without a tribe in ancient times. And that's how our psyche continues to think, that we need all those people. That's why we need to be, like, to fit in order not to be rejected. So that is the thing, that underneath the belief system, there are like some mechanisms that are ruling that belief systems. But we are not going there. So let's think that belief system, and in your belief system, for example, you think that you inherited your mom's DNA and you are fat because all your relatives are fat. That's what you've been told in your childhood by your parents. And that is your core belief because it is there, because you trusted all those people around, and you're not thinking, okay, but how can I hack this system? How can I be the only one slim in my family? And so on. You couldn't think of it. You were a kid. So you were going with the flow, and you get that belief, core belief. I am fat because I have a fat gene. Okay, after that, you have all those next layers, like feelings, thoughts, and then actions. You feel like a failure. Why? Because you think on the core level that something is ruling you, some kind of gene, and you cannot fight with that. You need to surrender, and you do. Every evening when you get extra food that you basically don't need because you were full, but you ate it. You ate it because you were lonely. And you were lonely because you think you are fat, and no one can love a fat woman or a man, doesn't much matter. So that's the case, that you think afterwards that you are not loved because you are fat. Can you see that? Like external rotation here. You think that you cannot be loved because you are fat, and you are fat because you have a fat gene. So it's not you, it's all around me because of that belief system. But where is this belief? Is it in outside world? Nope, it is inside of you. And if you change that belief, everything gonna change. So if you think that I am the one who decides what gene will be activated and what gene will remain dormant, it's me who decides. It's me who is building my lifestyle, my everyday routine. It's me, not my mom, not my grandma. Maybe they were, I don't know, a bit lazy, sitting on the couch, watching TV. It's their life. Doesn't matter. I choose different. That is different belief. That builds different feelings inside of you. And different feelings build different thoughts build different actions. And at the end, you are slim. And at the end, you think, okay, I still don't have relationships. In what do I believe? That I'm still lonely. Maybe that I'm not lovable. And then you again dig inside of you. You don't say like, because my life is like that. I live in a city where all men are married. And all those who are not married, they like different women. Not so, I don't know, artistic or not so fat as I am. You can think of anything else. So that's what I mean. Can you see that shift? Can you really get it? That all that is going on in your head is actually coming out the depth of your subconscious mind. It's not about them. It's not about the world. It's not about anything in the world. It's about you. That's how it works. Can you get that vibe? If yes, drop a comment below. And of course, when you understand it, not in your 5% of your logical mind, but when you feel it, get it on a subconscious level, on that 95%, that is silently watching that 5% to jump out of its pants saying, yeah, I'm taking all the attention around, I'm the boss, blah, blah, blah. And that subconscious mind, 95% of it, 95% of us, is sitting there and you can play. I will be here silent because I am the power. So if you really get that with your subconscious mind, your life will change forever, profoundly. And if you still want more explanation, more understanding, more examples, please don't forget to join the free masterclass, free webinar that is called How to Solve Any Problem in Your Life with the help of your subconscious mind. I will guide you through this process easily and effortlessly. Please join me in this masterclass. You won't regret that time. I appreciate you watching this video, joining my masterclass, leaving those comments there. Please support this video with your like, share it with someone who might need it, and I will see you in the next video.